Um, okay, my people, I'm not going to wait, okay? Because I thought I went to bed. It's 11 now and I didn't feel well the whole day. So I was in bed and then I came across something disturbing. So I came here to discuss that with you people. But I'm going to leave a message here. If somebody come later and watch, this message is particular going to Nueri people. It's going to you Nueri people. You Nueri, listen to this, okay? And then I will say why I came after and why I couldn't sleep because of this thing I heard, okay?
Yeah, somehow knew it was going to happen. It is not that the army didn't want to fight. The army wanted to fight, but what we need to do is that some of us who are actually deep in coordinating what is going on, first of all, when the army entered Akopo, most of all these Mujirimin, they have left the town. They have rent, they took everything and all their children and all these people, and they went away. Now, if people were to fight, people would kill them, because most of these children that were sent, they were just very young. Just young children and all this. But the aim is to let them come in good number. The aim is to let them come in good number. So it's not they are capturing it. It is that the army actually has to leave so that they come in. The next thing that is going to happen, I'm not going to explain here because I know there are so many Nueri that are listening here. I'm not going to say it. The plans are underway and nobody's going to escape that area called Akobo. We just want them to come in all. They will be surprised. Continue.
I gave it one payment.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to tell everything. Yeah. What we need is that we actually wanted to destroy Akobo, including all the houses that are in Akobo. But we cannot do that when the army were there alone and everybody has run away. So what we need is for them to come back. All these Mujirimin, they have all run. Nobody's ever happy. Now we want them all to come back. And the good thing is, the good news is all of them. Yes. In fact, we need them to even to come as much as they can. Even if it's 10,000, let them come.
How is that a news?
And I will come back here in the next 3 to 4 days. Here in this clubhouse. Last, because I'm not going to talk a lot. Last, Drone, wait.
No, I'm not talking. Okay, go ahead. I want to give you something and comment on it.
I would buy Paul, but no, I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to do a lot of comment.
Okay.
What is happening is this. Riagai Kok, just for you to know, Riagai Kok has been having a lot of meetings with the so-called Nuer Salatin Fiakobo. That's not a peace. That one, he would talk. Somebody who's addressing their people in Nuer language. There's something different. But he has also been having a lot of meetings with these people. And so when he left Akobo, just a few days ago, a day or two, that's when he informed them, first of all, the army that are in Akobo, there are few. And secondly, they're in this location, they're here. So you people, if you can come as soon as I leave, you can do that. So Riagai Cook, he's behind everything. And I want to submit to this that we have reported him. We have sent sufficient evidence to the government, and they're aware. Yiɛn Abudama Mok, listen to me. Yiɛn Abudama Mok is going to be removed very soon, and is not going to escape. He's going to be put in jail. Take this from me. So he's not going to escape anywhere. Let their white army come and take him away from the jail. But this is just one thing I want you guys to know. Last but not the least, I want to inform the Nuer that are in this room, please tell your people to come. All of them, they should come, because Akobo is going to be a battleground. It's going to be a battleground, mark my word. So this fighting, that you fight, and then you run away, we don't need that. We want you to come with all your grandchildren. Stay in Akobo and wait for us to come. Let's fight. Let's have a real fight. That's what we did. Not this one, yes, you are beaten and then you run away to the border. And then you come back. This time, Akobo, Ubeboda Bitomunda, they're going to go there. Lastly, the Anuak are also aware and their plans are underway. So when they're attacking Akobo and the areas where they're going to be in the refugee camp is going to be attacked as well. We are having a clear coordination. This is not a warning, but I'm telling them to know that tomorrow, me as Tonanyuak, I don't want to hear people crying. Now, this crying, I'm tired of it. I do not want to hear people crying. Prepare yourself. Akobo is going to be a battleground. We as the Anuak, in fact, we even told the Anuak, nobody should fight. They have come. Okay, guys, get out. All of you. We were informed earlier that they're going to come. So most of everybody went out and they all went away with the army. In 3 days or 4 days, I'll be back here. I will stop. Thank you so much. Microphone back to you, Marshals.
Thank you so much, Tonanyuak. Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Drone. You wanted to say a comment?
Hey, Yiɛn, we're quite cool. Like you guys heard, I don't even know what is Tonanyuak job in the government. I don't know if Tonanyuak is working with the government as a, let's say, like kind of CIA kind of guy or FBI. I don't know. The reason I made this video and I couldn't sleep, I know a lot of people might heard it. The reason I was saying this video is particularly going to Nueri people, you heard what is going to happen, okay? My problem with you, my Nueri people, is the mothers, you know? As a mother, to be honest, this thing should not going to happen. You heard about it. If me, I don't know Tong Nuer, tiala Tong na taliu, I would have spoken Tong Nuer. Because the reason I do this, I'm a mother. And we mothers, losing a child is very, very hard. As a mother, you should not take your child to a war zone. Ya jama, my Nuer people. I know you guys are seeing government as a rebel. To you, in your eye, they are bad people. You don't trust them. Because I remember exactly when government captured Akoba, government came and asked you people to come back with the children, and you refused. And a lot of people were saying that don't go back because something will happen. And I spoke about it on TikTok, what is going to happen. So everybody knew in the Nuer community that this thing happened today will happen. And nobody say anything about it. So I'm not like those Nuer, okay? I know we are not the same. The way I think, the way I do my thing is not the same as Nuer. I have cousins that are Nuer. I have my friends that are Nuer. My children are related on their cousin side, okay? My sister-in-law, which I'm not with her, she have 2 beautiful kids with a Nuer. So to me, I call that blood. And then on my Kongor side, I call that blood. So I cannot hear something like this and not to say something about it. My Nuer people, take your children away. If you want to capture Akobo, like the majority that I saw today running as soldiers, they're supposed to be children in high school. They are children, ya jama. I don't know why this feeling that you guys feel like if the IO is there, you are more safe and happier. But you are putting your children in danger. Like those children you brought back, the same children the government were asking you to bring, because government felt like, okay, we are government and the other one is called rebel. Like people should be safe around us. But you refuse. You refuse, and we watch that, all of us. When the government asks you to bring the children or you like take back your home, now that we chase away the rebel, I myself did not believe that. Because in your heart, those people are not rebel. They are your people. But now that they came back, and now that you are hearing this plan is going to happen, that the government actually let you guys capture the town, in purpose. So you guys can come in. Yeah, Jamana, one thing I want to say to South Sudanese. Why are we fighting? Just the regime change. And the man inside that regime doesn't want to leave. And ya Jama as South Sudanese, the government. You guys are, when you have a wound and somebody's putting a pen inside your wound to give you more pain. Baba Kidid is doing that. Like recently, he fired a family member as a secretary and then he gave a job to his niece, Ya Jamana. Are you blaming Nuer? People are frustrated. Not only Nuer alone, everybody's frustrated. There is no security. And they are telling people to eat frog or dog or anything if you are hungry. They are saying you are lazy, why don't you go and farm? Like Baba Kwalmanyang said. He said, even if you are dying, you're supposed to collect the bodies and put them under the ground and keep farming. That video is up there. He said that. So when the government spoke like this, Ya Jama, Nuer, do you really think this man will leave? This man is not going to leave. And you people are going to die after Riek Machar. And Yiɛn will finish, and you will finish Yiɛn in the name of Salva Kiir. And if you guys are seeing things that are going on right now, Yiɛn as Dinka, they are suffering. So my Nuer people, don't let your children be butchered. Because these people that, and especially Tonanyuak and the government, when you are going to do that, you know, the fight of professional people, like you see in Iran, and Israel, and even America, even in Ukraine, they give themselves a ceasefire, and they will ask each other to relax, to rest, and they'll go back to war. Instead of coming at night when civilian or people are sleeping, why don't you just give them the date you will go to Akoba? That's in my opinion. So the young and weak people can leave. And I know the government is frustrated. There is this word going around that Nuer are the reason that South Sudan is not built. Okay, how about the Warab area? How come you guys don't have a highway? How come we don't have a highway in Jonglei State alone? We don't have road at all. Nothing. And because now Nuer is abandoned there, and they are saying, okay, the reason we are not bringing anything to Nuer, like the school that were promised to them, 200 school, were going to be built in 2026. Now you guys are saying we cannot build any school there because it's not safe. The insecurity is too much. Okay, let me ask you, who is causing the insecurity? If the citizens said they don't want Baba Kiir, you remember you promised people. Baba Kiir, you said, when the citizens said they don't want me, I will go. That video is everywhere, and you were interviewed by a Kenyan journalist. You said in your mouth, if they say they don't want me, I will go and sit in my house in Awanachan. Now that the people really don't want you, and you don't want to go. And come on, you are putting more. You are squeezing the wound again by giving job to the relative. This is why people are going crazy. Baba Kiir did. It's not good. People are suffering in this life. My question is it only Barkazal that has educated people? All the 64 tribes, because when you see J1, the hire and firing is only Barkazal people. Hiring and firing is only them that are hiring each other, and they are firing each other. And the way I've seen it is they are giving each other a chance. So this person can go eat, and then the other person can go relax with the money he stole, and then the other person will be brought to the position. How do you want the South Sudanese really to see you as the father of the nation or the president of the people? How can that happen? This is why people are frustrated. But I'm begging the Nuer people in Akobo, because when the military is frustrated, Akobo, in my opinion, and what I heard, Akobo is a border. Akobo is where they bring the gun from Ethiopia to Akobo. Because Akobo border is not being controlled by Ethiopia. Nobody's there. So they can bring gun 24/7 in that area. Like what did I say last week? Didn't I say it? I said, the brand new gun, they are coming to South Sudan. They are being hid somewhere. We all know that. But the problem with people in J1, they don't listen. When we talk, we people in diaspora, they call us we are crazy. That we are barking like dogs. Okay? Yeah, Jamana, look at us. We have a good life here. We should not give a fuck. But home is home. Sweet home is good. Home sweet home, ya Jama. When the referendum came out, it was decided by 64 tribes. It was not only Barkazal people. That now, some of their children are enjoying. Even somebody without a qualification is working. And everybody is begging on the street. And the citizens are not working or given a chance. But the immigrant or foreigners are the one working in Juba. And they are looking people down. If you go to Kenya, you cannot get a job in Kenya, let me tell you. Because one of my friends tried. She went and looked for a job in Kenya factory, the juice factory. They told her she cannot work. Because if they have a position, they'd rather give it to Kenyan. That we South Sudanese, we are there temporary. We cannot get job in Kenya. The only thing they allowed us to do is to do your business. But again, when you do the business in Kenya right now, like there was a lady who used to have an onion farm. After her onion got ready, they burned the onion farm. And the government of South Sudan never even cared about to go and check people out. Like, is this not a shame to the leaders? Look at Arab people. Didn't they came to the parliament the other day? You guys saw that. All of you saw that. When they came and asked the South Sudanese government for their children to do their exam. Did you see? They came all the way from Khartoum or wherever they came from to talk to the South Sudanese because their people are a refugee in South Sudanese land. What did they do? They came and asked them. And I'm sure the reason they asked, they need financial help. And I'm sure they got it. They will get the money for that. Baba Kidid, you had never done that. And now there is a plan to butcher the Koba. Okay, ya Jama. If today is accepted by the people to be the leader, when I see there's a lot of chances that given to Baba Kidid to change in that regime, tell us we are lying, prove us wrong that you are doing something. You and I know you fail. Even your own Vice President Kwalma Nyang said that he's ashamed of why we came out from Arab. Was it not the same thing you are doing right now? You're giving job to only your family? That's what Arab did to us. And you are doing it to us right now. Why do you think there will be no IO every corner? This is the reason I came here, Jama. I couldn't sleep. Minupiangan, since I heard that man call Tonanyuak, because there is nothing Tonanyuak ever said and does not happen. That's how you can tell the man is connected to that big, and even with his language or the accent, you can tell. So Nueri, do not use your children as a human shield. Okay? Why are you using your children as a human shield? Where is the love of the mother in your heart? Is that what you're going to do? To get birth? Give like 14 years and the child go to war. Is that what you guys going to do? Ya Jamana. Arab said the coward person is the one who raised their children. I don't know in Arabic. They said, I don't know how to say it, but I don't want to take Arabic in a hospital. So, ya Jamana. And I'm asking you, Nueri, I know you lost hope on government, but I seen the way you guys treat the government when the government was in Akoba. You treat them like they were the rebel. You treat them like they were outsiders. You said your land was taken. You said you want your land back. Ya Jamana, you live in Ethiopia. We all live abroad. When you have your own land, you don't need to be only you there. What about me if I want to go open my business in Akoba? which I know my life will be in danger. You guys need to open your heart. Open to like different people to come to you. To open businesses. That's how the economy can be stronger. Mix yourself with people. Why do you want to escalate yourself? Huh? Like, I like the way that IO now changed the tone. I haven't seen any IO preaching about killing Dinka. Because I think they know now what they were using is wrong. You know? So now they are not even mentioning Dinka or anything. And that's the reason I came to come and make this video. Because when I hear that children are going to be killed and they don't care, as they said, they can come up, even their grandchildren, they can come. Now you heard the government allowed you to capture the place because they know. It's like, you know, when you have, when you're going to get the honey, you have to put the fire on the honey. Or this thing called Yiɛn in South Sudan, that little thingy that people eat, that like fire. It attracts fire. And then they are trapped. So what you did in Akobo was a trap. It was a trap. And I know I'm going to be called IO by saying this. So it was a trap. Now that you heard it's a trap, take the children away. Eh? The reason I came is for me to tell them, take the kids away. Because when those kids are killed later, ya Jama, you the same people will come and cry on Facebook and TikTok and crying on Yiɛn and Dinka. But you are putting your kids in a war zone. Where is the love of the mother, ya Jama? Like when the government asked these Akobo, the same people, they refused to come back. The government was going to refugee camp where they were, and they refused to come back. But when their people captured Akobo, you see the children, the women, the way they were so happy. And the government said, these people are the rebel. Who is the rebel now? Babakir. You are the rebel. In Nueri eyes, you are the rebel. If they cannot even trust the government soldiers, they have to trust their own. Where is this country is going to? When the people that you're supposed to protect are scared of you. And now there is a plan for them. I would not say don't fight, men fight. Nueri choose to fight with the government. Okay, let them fight. Because we talk about this. Ya Jama, let it go. And Salva Kiir, remember one thing. This your country is vulnerable. Okay? Now Uganda knows you are weak. Your weakness is there's no military. Huh? Ethiopian, your weakness is military. Arab themselves, they know now you are weak. What make them stop if they want to come and take the country back? Why are you not seeing South Sudanese, ya Baba Kidid? You said last time if they said I leave, I will leave because I don't want them to kill each other. I thought you meant it. This is a time. Because what we are seeing, there's nothing changing. Like your office is lying to people that there is election while you know there is no election. And Nueri at the sacrifice lamb, they want to die. Are you ready to kill one tribe because of your seat? Who is going to protect South Sudan when something comes one day? Is it not the same youth you are killing every corner? Baba Kidid, you have enough money. Your children have money. UN investigated you. Is it not true? All the files are there. Anybody can find them. Your kids, a dude child is getting 45% of the petroleum. Your nephew. I think your family, you guys are established yourself. I think, in my opinion, Baba Kiir, you did not go to the bush to fight the Arab, to bring us out from what they were doing to us. And then you, the same person, came and do it to us. I think, in my opinion, Nueri, stop using your children as a human shield. Because you've been saying this for years now, that And the UN seen it. What did the UN do to you? They didn't do anything. That's how you should know nobody cares. Even that stupid UN, they don't care. You guys don't understand the meaning of UN. UN is not there to help you. They are there to work. It's the job. And mostly the worst people not to be saving black are East Indian people. They don't like black person. And they are the one being taken there as UN workers. Come on now. How is that going to help us? Why don't you call this rebel and ask them, you know what they want, ya Baba Kidi. Riek Machar is one they want. But people are dying every day because Riek Machar is not being given to them. If it's a big deal, why don't you maybe decided to separate the country? Give the Nueri land, their own land, the land that they don't want people to go in. Nueri doesn't want anybody to be there. But when they said in South Sudan, we're supposed to build our cities, mixed together. Like Nueri people in abroad, they know how we live here with the native. But if you guys became to be racist, people will be scared of you. And to the point today, you guys kill your own Nuer people because you call them Nuer will, Nuer will. You kill even children today in Akoba. There are some family of like Nuer families are crying right now because their kids were killed in Akobo. The same thing that you said you condemn government was doing to you, you are doing it to yourself. Just because of the man seat. If Riek Machar was a good leader or a good person to you guys, Riek Machar would have built every road because Riek Machar has money. Riek Machar is being investigated too with Salva Kiir Mayardit, with the corruption. He had millions of dollars. His wife had billions of dollars. They could have fixed the road if he really loved Nuer. This man is finishing you guys and you don't see any of his children in the front line. And Nuer, you are dying because of him. Why don't you guys give the court a chance? I know what Nuer doesn't want. They said, oh, now Riek will be in jail for life because they don't want to bring him. You know, they don't want to bring him to... In my opinion, please don't bring the kid to Akoba yet. Take them back to where they were when the government asked you to bring them. The government said, come back to your home, and you refused because you knew something was cooking. But people in South Sudan, they need to understand. You guys need to start believing us. Toot, I'm trying to add you, but my brother, you are not coming up. I don't know what is wrong with your thing. I tried to accept you, and it said you are adding, and it's not coming. I'm sorry. So if you are Nuer and abroad and you are supporting this madness, please ask those children. I'm talking about the young kids. I'm not talking about the teenagers that are fighting. Because this man claimed that, Tonanywa claimed that the reason they didn't fight this morning, it was because there were children. A lot of them were youth and very young. And then he said again, the reason we left was because we want them to come in, all of them. And then we will attack. When you know yourself, Nuer, come with children. Nuer, you need to learn KHL humanity. Do not bring your children to war zone because you and I know how it ends. You bring the kid to war zone when you know that the other party will spare their life. And I know SPLA or the government will never kill those kids in purpose. Is when the Dana come, the Dana doesn't know who is who. The gun does not even know the owner, the person who created this gun can be killed by gun. So please, and they said, if you live by sword, you die by sword. If you live by gun, you die by gun. But why bring those little children? I seen the kids, and where is coming more, Akobo, they are coming from the river. I seen them. A lot of them are coming from the Ethiopia back to Akobo with the children. But the government asked them before to come, and they say no. So yeah, Jama, why can't we wait for this Riek Machar trial? Because this Riek Machar is like a bloodthirst guy. People will die because of him. The same with Kiddy. It's like they enjoy death in our land. So please, Nueri, because tomorrow we are the one you guys will come. You put your frustration on us, Dinka, 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 even the Dinka who doesn't even know anything. And it's not even that. I'm not afraid of you. Call me Dinka, Dinka, whatever. I am talking as a mother. Yeah, Jama, getting birth in Africa without medication. It's so painful. And as a mother, a child, they don't even know what is going on. Like those little boys is actually circling now. Those boys with the Chinese UN workers. The girl bring the newspaper. Do you know why she did that? They are recording South Sudan, all the crime you are doing here, Salva Kiir. When they were giving that newspaper to the kids and they were pointing, who is this guy? And the kid said that's Salva Kiir Mayardit. He's a government. And he's killing Nuer. He said that he doesn't want Nuer in South Sudan. He want to chase Nuer away. A little boy is saying that, maybe 5 years old, was saying that. And the UN workers were recording him saying that. A lot of them were there, describing the Salva Kiir Mayardit as a bad man. Because that's what is being like showed them, and that's what they know. Babafki did. You did your part, Baba. You did your part. In my opinion, those your kids, the money they take from the mine, from all that. If that is the one that worried you, please, South Sudanese, we need to promise Salva Kiir Mayardit that his kids will be taking their percentage. Because that's the reason he's not leaving. It is his children and grandchildren and the in-laws and the wife. Because you see in the lease how much they take. And it's so funny. The girl that he hired is the same girl, her father, or the name of her father is being used by Salva Kiir family. They have a young something, a company. And it's something to do with money too. The father of the girl who just got a job. We are not jealous. It's just we want fairness. And Baba Kidi, you are keep punching us in the heart when you do things like that. Is it that girl, your niece? Is she qualified than other people? Why don't you divide it food? Why is it only has to be your table, has food all the time? Do you know what Burkina Faso do? They brought machine when they wanted people to farm. They bought machine. Machine is what is so cheap, Baba Kidi. If you ask a dude to bring money out of her daughter account, if you ask all your kids, Manut, Thick, and everybody, Anok, and your grandchildren, the money they have in their account can actually do us good in South Sudan. Instead of or you put them in one account. That money can be used for election if you really want election, because you said there is no money. The reason people are fighting right now is because you don't want election. And you are holding a man which is in a jail and his people are killing us because of him. Riek Machar was given by John Garang Mabur when he was alive, of the massacre he did to us in 1991. He ruined us. But John Garang forgave him. And if I were you, you should sit and ask yourself, why did John Garang forgive him? Because what happened in 1991 did not happen in Barkhazal, it happened in Bor. But John Garang forgave him. Because he knows it was a political fight. It was a war. But now, if you are arresting the man every time because of 91, Jamana, they said in Pana here, what you said will be whole against you in the court of law. Riek Machar is not stupid. He will never do something and have evidence. If you are looking for evidence, you will not find evidence. The entire Riek in 2016 and 2018 war, and then what happened in Pajut, you will not really tie him. Because how the law work is so complicated than that. We people live in Canada and US, we know how this law work. Even if we know, you know yourself, that person did something to your child or even murdered your child, but there is no strong evidence that is connected him with the crime. They get away with it and pray to God that universe will pay them back with a comma. The majority that died, ya Jama Min Riek Machar was arrested. Do you know how many people died? These people that died in Junub Sudan could have done something for this land. There could be the military, a strong military in this land. There could be fixing our construction. You leaders, when you finish people, Riek Machar and Kidit, when you finish people in Junub Sudan, who are your children will rule again? Because you only want your family to rule, right? Who are you going to rule? No one. And read my lips. Riek Machar is the most dangerous human being I had never seen. Because he's so calm and he just do his thing and laugh about it. You think you will you will find evidence, that guy. Remember, he lived in UK for years. He knows how to beat the system. Like, according to what is going on in the courthouse, and we all seeing that now, I'm following his court. There is no evidence tied him. Just because people are saying, Riek Machar, that doesn't make him that he did the crime according to the law, to how they twisted the law. So this person called Riek is going to finish people. He will finish two tribes. He will finish them. Because of him, Dinka will die. Nuer will die. And then because of you, Salva Kiir, we will finish all. And I don't know who you're going to rule. Oh, your children will rule Equatorian. So anyway, the reason I came Nuer is stop using children and women as a human shield. That's the reason you bring all the kids to Akobo, so you can use them as a shield. And then later on, you will make you will think you are making Salva Kiir looking bad. This man will never look bad on death because that's what he knows: fighting, seeing people die. That's all he knows. Do you think this kind of person will feel bad for your death? Because you are using your children as a human shield. Why? Where is the love of the mother? Why bring the kids back to Akobo when you know exactly government will not let that place go? Government will not let Akobo go. Because Akobo, that's where all, like, Nuer has two citizenship. There's Nuer Ethiopia and Nuer South Sudan. The same people are the one going back and forth. And they are the one bringing gun. They are the one bringing all the stuff that are being used. And when you guys are saying, why is Nuer doing this? Okay? Ask yourself, why did Nas John Garang and Nyanya 1 and Babakir Mayadid, why did they do it? That's the reason Nuer is doing this. Nuer feel like they are being abused. Nuer feel like they are not being heard. Nothing has been taken to their land, and oil has been taken from them. And nobody's fixing road for them. So they think Riek Machar is the only savior. The only man that will save them is Riek Machar. And you think these people will stop dying? And when they die, Baba Kidid, who is dying? When you kill them, they come back and revenge on us. So when is this war going to end? You know yourself the reason people left Arab. It was the abuse they were doing to us. No chance was given to us. And you are doing the same thing. You guys are using the power. You are using the power. You guys against the law. You hire yourself and hire yourself. You fire yourself, you hire yourself. You are only giving job and good job to your family members. Family members are invested in every good thing that could save South Sudanese, like the oil, like the mine gold, like everything. Your children, your grandchildren. Today, if you do the math, when the oil is sold, the family of Kir will take their percentage because they invested. When you and I know, Baba Kir, your kids were a refugee in Australia. They did not come with money. You did not give them any money. You did not have a penny when you came in. So if we ask you, where did your children get the money they are invested? In every sector in South Sudan. If you see children everywhere investing in the resources that were supposed to be meant for the people, why are you blaming this group called IO? Why are you blaming people that are joining them? That's how people were joining you guys in Khartoum when the abuse became too much. So IO is thinking like you when you left Arab. So don't ask us why are they doing this. You and I know why they're doing this. And why other South Sudanese are joining them too. Come on. Now that Nuer change their tongue of Dinka, 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 people will join them. And I heard the stories. And some people that they don't want to mention name in J1 already left and they are now in Ethiopia waiting for that bomb to fajr. And that's what I said the other day, the last time. I said June and May. June and May is going to be hot because they get ping. Kuna lui kudu ignore. Okay, it's okay because you guys call us we are crazy, we are mad. We are mad. If I swear I blame ourselves. We people in abroad, the way they are treating us right now, if we knew Sulfur would do this to some of us, we would have not voted for the separation. We were the reason, people in diaspora were the reason that you guys have 97%. And even Baba Kwalmanyang admitted himself that we got 97% of separation. Nobody won united. We needed separation. Because that's what you guys telling us, we be abused and da 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 da. What do I know about the abuse of Nueri? I don't know the damn guy. But what you are doing right now is if that is the same way people left Arab because of what you are doing right now, then I don't blame you guys. So do not blame people that are leaving your party, or you did not see the SPLA are even crossing Libya wearing your uniform. They are wearing red hat and red kidam, embarrassing your party. Even the SPLA members are crossing to Libya. They are taking desperate journey. And I'm telling you, even the children in that country, they are not even happy. They said if they have feet to walk, they can go. They are supporting the people that are leaving, taking a desperate journey. And now Libya is starting to deport people. Nobody even care. You are not even there to take your people back like the other countries. You said, why did they go to Libya? Who asked them to go to Libya? So yeah, Baba Kidi, if the whole country leave you and your children in J1 alone, and then Juba will be a ghost town, would you feel better? Why don't you give people something they can do for their life? Try your best. Do not put that percentage to your children account anymore. Tell your kids, take what you took and that's it. Because the resources don't belong to you and your family. They belong to the country. Baba Kidi. Even Monyandu have percentage Monyandu Paul Monyabat. Ethiopian are the one enjoying our land, our resources. And you blame Nuer. Because Nuer think what you guys did in Anyanya 1, that's what they are doing right now. Because that's what they know. When somebody is abused, they're taking gun and they go shoot. But some people are saying, why is Nuer fighting? Not everything is with gun. Well, John Garang and this Alpha Kemayadi did it before. So when people are tired of the abuse, the power of abuse and everything, like now I'm talking to you right here, I already received a message that I should not go to Juba. In my life, they said you should not come to Juba. My land, I cannot even go to Boer Town, or let's say they said you should not bring your food to South Sudan. Why? The land my dad fought for. Why can I not go to Juba? Because I'm talking the truth? Because I'm expressing my feelings through frustration. So you see, we people abroad, it's okay. We don't need to go back. But we will go back when the right leader comes. A leader who will tell all of us, South Sudanese kids, like John Garang clan, to say, welcome home. All of you, welcome home. And we will be allowed to say whatever we feel like. Because remember, we live in a developed country. We know and we've seen how they are developing their country. But who is giving us a chance to go and do that? The same dream John Garang was dreaming. You go and learn and come back and do it. Are you giving people a chance? Is it not your Warab person after Warab, after Barkazal, after Barkazal? It seemed like yani, people of the other tribe or people of Jonglei State are illiterate. They cannot get a job. Because the only people I seen is getting fired is Barkazal, hiring is Barkazal. Imagine, your children are invested in everything. Your daughter is running the country. And then you bring your niece, and your niece, her father, you guys use her father name to open a big business. Ayang. Ya Jama. Why? So Nuer, what? Take care of your children. I'm not saying don't fight, because you love fighting. I cannot stop you. Even Riek Machar himself, your leader, you guys don't listen to him. You guys are the one making Riek Machar look bad, because you do not listen to anybody. You do not listen to him. Even if he say today, put your gun down, you will not listen anyway. Because we all know Nuer doesn't listen to anybody. So if you are that kind of person, take the children away from the war zone. And now I said it, and if it happened, please don't come back here and cry. Okay? Because not all young are the same, like some people in Nuer. I will never share up when Nuer is being killed. That's not me. I believe we are all South Sudanese. And this land is so big. And Babaki did, if Nuer doesn't want people in their land, leave them alone. They say they don't want you in that land. Leave it alone. They don't need to die because of that. And I understand your feeling they are using the border to bring gun inside. I know your fear. And it's understandable fear. And a border is supposed to be protected, Baba Kidid. Why do you know when you have a child and you're raising your child, what you teach the child is what they will do. So you taught Noel, from the beginning, you should have not leave that border alone like that. You should have put equipment in that border. So when the time like this comes, they get used to it. But if you keep people isolated, what? The other group is isolated, the other one is there. It's not good for people. So anyway, I will leave you guys alone. It's 12 right now. I went to bed early because I was not feeling well. But when I seen this man Colton Anyuak saying that, it's just something in my heart. Something in my heart. I called one of my friends and she said, don't go live and talk about that. Let them go, because when Nuer is doing damages to us, they don't come and tell us. Why you want to go tell them? That's not who I am. Okay? Because the children I seen today, they're like 5 years old, 7 years old, and they are running after. They don't know what is going on. They are just being taught to hate Dinka. That's it. Let's just build this country together, Yajama. Maybe we can do it another way. I know they say they don't want a protest, that people will go and be like, a spray with a chemical in J1. I think protest is better. It's better people protest. It's better people go, South Sudanese go to J1 and burn down all what they have, this government. That's what the protest does. Protest did a lot in some countries. But picking a gun sometimes is difficult because both sides are going to die. So good night, my Nuer people. And please take the children away from Akobo. Because the whole day, yesterday, you guys are bringing vulnerable people back to Akobo. Why do you think that they will let you go? So don't use your kids. It's in my heart that you guys are using the children to make Salva Kiir look bad, like he's a child killer. Even during John Garang Mabur. The first time I seen a soldier killing a child is during Riek Machar. Riek Machar in 1991 was killing children and pregnant women and old people. He was doing that. But during the John Garang time, he was not doing that. Even Arab people themselves, they were not killing children and women. Even some Arab people, when they seen you, you have no gun, they let you go, they said you are civilian. The way we are dying right now, refugee, like a civilian are dying, we do not die like this the time of Arab. Truth has to be said. Arab never touched any woman or a child. Equatoria would have not been there. Do you know Equatoria had never moved their feet from their land when Arab came? They were living happy with Arab people. Equatoria didn't even want John Garang there. They were enjoying themselves with Arab. So they were there because I know if Arab was Nuer, Arab would have killed Equatoria, all of them. So we are not the same. In Babakir, I think enough is enough. I know when people talk, nobody listens to us. But I think it's better to make peace. Peace talk is everywhere. Even in Russia and Ukraine, they always do a ceasefire or peace talk. This between you and Riek Machar. Your kids are going to be the ones saved. Your grandchildren are saved. They are investing. They are going to Malaysia for the weekend with a private jet. Not all of us have that privilege. All we need, we just want to save land so we can farm. Nobody want your office. Not a lot of people want your office. Maybe only few people. But the reason I talk about the hiring and firing, it seems like it's Barkhazal that are recycling each other. How do you think people will feel, ya Jama? Ha! Ayan, good night.